give you a tour of our Airstream. Hope you enjoy it. This is the inside, the front living area of our 34-foot Airstream. We're so excited about this living area. It took us a good while to properly design it, but we decided we'd go with a traditional dinette area in the front. We got an 1.5-inch red oak dining table that we had manufactured for us, custom. The Woodworkers Garage in Columbia, South Carolina did this for us, gave us a good price. And we have 3 pedestals under here in the hole. It's real stable, and it took us a good while to figure out exactly how we wanted to do that. We built the dinette. We got a bunch of storage areas under all these seats, so it really worked out good for us. Alex has a whole bunch of pillows that makes it nice and comfortable up here. Makes it look real good. She made all the curtains for us. We went with an eggshell white paint on the wall. It looks really, really good. We actually went with a little darker color to start with, and then we ran out of paint. Alex says, look here, you need to go and get another gallon. Take the lid off of the original gallon and get the exact same color. I said, we don't really need to take the lid. It's white, and white is white. I brought it back to the trailer to put a 3rd coat, because we already had 2 coats on it, needed a 3rd one. It wasn't the same white, so this is a little lighter than what we originally wanted, but we are far happier with this than the little bit darker color we had. This is our kitchen area. It's kind of small, but we wanted it more open than what the original design was in this Airstream. So we took out all the original cabinets and we just put one solid countertop on here. And we don't have traditional cabinets with the doors and everything. We just put the countertop up here, and we've got burlap bags that we found. We went hunting all kind of antique shops up in Columbia for these burlap bags, and we found everything that we needed in about 2 days worth of searching. But these are, we could have ordered some potato sacks from Amazon, but it didn't have any writing on them. I wanted some that had some writing on them, because it's some real feed sacks, not something you can get in the store somewhere. And over here we decided we just go with just a wash tub for our kitchen sink. And that's what we got. We went to Lowe's and we got this nice spigot here. Looks like an old-time faucet. I really do like that. And we put more burlap sacks over here. We got, now this floor, we did another write-up on our blog for this floor. But this floor is 8-inch pieces of pine plywood. We had it cut at Home Depot, and they were really, really nice to do that for. We stained it with Early American. We got 2 coats of poly on it. I'm going to sand it one more time before we go on the road full-time in June. I'm going to sand it and put another coat on it. It'll be real, real good and smooth. Got a refrigerator here. And we're so excited. We went with the old-time percolator for our coffee pot. The drip kind that people have had since the 70s is too big, take too much room. And of course everybody's got to have an instant pot to do your Airstream cooking. Now, this is our propane range that we put in. We really didn't know whether we knew how to do this right or not. I never dealt with propane. I never dealt with really much carpentry either. But this turned out really good, and we're so excited. I hadn't even had a chance to use it yet. So we'll use that probably next time we go out next weekend. This refrigerator we got on sale. I think we paid something like $160 for it from, I think it was Home Depot. And it fits in here. We just put a couple of bungee cords across these iron pipes whenever we're going down the road, and it stays right where it needs to be. Now, right here is a little idea we came up with to store Scarlett's food and some other things we just really didn't want hanging all over the floor. Took some 1-inch oak, cut it into 3 pieces, and I took a galvanized tub rather, from Tractor Supply, and I put me 3 pieces of oak on the bottom to hold this lid in there, and we have a nice place to store little Miss Scarlett's food. Grandpa built this bread box years ago, and it stayed in his house up in North Carolina. And when he died, Mama let me have it, and I refinished it and put a nice golden oak stain on it. and we put some poly on it, and it really is a good addition to the inside of this Airstream. If you read our blog, you can read the story of how we acquired this Airstream. Grandpa bought this Airstream for us a little bit before he died. He passed away in February of last year, and so we are very, very glad to have this piece of furniture in here that Grandpa made. Now here is where all the business happens. I mean, serious business happens in this room here. This is where our toilet is. This is not a conventional toilet by 21st century standards. This is 100% genuine, made in the South composting toilet. Put it together with these two hands right here. I ain't gonna open it up because it's a toilet. But only thing that's in there is a 5-gallon bucket and cedar shavings. We're going to experiment with different things. We've been using this toilet for 3 or 4 days now, and you can't hardly smell nothing. Oh, I say hardly because most of the time there ain't nobody in here. But with the initial impact, that's the only time you really smell anything. Ain't no different in the house, just carry a match with you. Now, we put this nice... what is that thing called?
A mirror?
Yeah, we put one of these nice mirrors from Lowe's. We got that from Lowe's, just a regular house mirror, so Alice can see her eyelashes and her face real close to put her paint on in the morning, all her makeup. And we put another tin tub for our bathroom sink, just like we do in the kitchen. And this is basically it. We use, now the bathroom's not all the way finished yet. We put a county line horse trough from Tractor Supply that we use for our shower. And we went with all copper piping in this Airstream because the pipe was going to be exposed. I didn't want PEX in here. Went to the store to get the copper for this thing, and the man says, if you ain't never dealt with piping before, I don't believe I'd do copper. I'd go with something easier, kind of like PEX. I said, well, sir, I just don't believe I'm going to let that stop me. I'm going to try my hand at it. And so we really excited and happy with it so far. Ain't no leaks yet. Praise the Lord. Ain't never done plumbing before, but we real glad to have a shower in here. Well, this is our bedroom. We got the same curtains back here that we do in the front. And Scarlett likes hanging out in here pretty much all the time. So the chalkboard wall that we put up, Alex just drew this on the wall the other day. Right after we got to where we are, we at the top of Georgia Airstream Park up in just outside of Helen, Georgia. It's pretty up here. And so this is a bedroom. Those little mats on the wall came from Camping World. They're table mats. We just put sticky stuff on the back of them and hung them on the wall. But this is where Scarlett likes to hang out. I hope you've enjoyed your tour of our Airstream today. We're going full time, as we said, in June. We're going to be going full time on the road, and we got a lot of places we want to go see. And I hope you'll check us out at livingbitesize.com.